My name's Anthony Junio. I'm the co-founder and CEO at B4Grad. I'm joined by my co-founder and CTO, Joseph, and we are both iOS engineers who have worked on mobile products in the past and have scaled them to thousands of users. He's been incredibly focused on the product side and the nitty-gritty and the technical stuff. I've been more focused on the marketing side, the business, fundraising, sales, that sort of thing. What's really great is everyone on the team has a technical background. Everyone can work directly with the code base. That lets us develop fast, move faster, get things shipped. And there's nothing better than that in the startup world. So as a student, I feel like there was really no app for me, right? It's a customer who doesn't have the time to cook food at home, right? They have Uber Eats, they have Skip the Dishes. Somebody who, for instance, is very busy, a busy traveler, they might use Airbnb or Uber, right? For me as a student, as an undergrad, I felt like there was really no particular app that was for me. A singular platform that was for organizing, creating, sharing, connecting me with classmates. I feel like ultimately there's several services out there like Quizlet that might help me if I really want to study flashcards, or Course Hero if I want answers to certain questions. But I feel like generally speaking, there was no singular platform that really served me as a student and provided me with the assistance or the ability to connect with my fellow classmates. So the entire team has the ability to work directly with the code base. We all have backgrounds in iOS development specifically, which is very good since we are a mobile platform after all. What's really great is that because we all have worked with the code base directly, we all understand the nitty-gritty and like the technical side of things, right? So it's not just a high-level understanding of how the product works, but actually how it functions, the way we can tweak algorithms and kind of have things work in our favor. And what's really great as well is we all understand just how hard work is essential in implementing the next major update, for instance, Marketplace, or our upcoming live tutoring functionality. At the end of the day, it takes a lot of code and a lot of time and effort to actually implement and ship these things. So that mutual understanding amongst the team is really helpful, I think, and certainly humbles us to an extent. We as a team all because it's not just me personally, I think we all decided to take a big bet on B4Grad because we saw that there was a space in the market, a need in the market for something like what we're building. In the big tech world, you're really kind of taking a step back and you're sort of just looking from the outside. You're really more focused on, okay, well, what's the goals internally at the company? While at B4Grad, we're taking direct responsibility for every button that we add to the app, for every feature we ship, for every modification we decide to make. We know that users are going to tell us what they think of it. So really honing that responsibility and being able to take ownership of that has been something that's very exciting actually, and very rewarding. Hey everyone, my name is Anthony Junio and I'm the CEO and co-founder of B4Grad. We make it super easy for students to share their study materials, and that includes everything from notes to files to flashcards and more. So let's jump right in. Students are overwhelmed by their workload. Between homework and extracurriculars, a part-time job, and just passing exams, there's a lot on the plates of students right now. In fact, a study by New York University shows that 49% of students experience daily stress, and more than 50% have 3+ hours of homework daily. Making things worse, school resources are at an all-time low. We are coming out of a pandemic after all, and schools are more stretched than ever. Not to mention, they now have to support in-person, hybrid, and remote learning. The good news though, is that there have never been more students eager to learn. And we've also seen a sharp increase in creators looking to help others learn as well. And that's why we built B4Grad, a platform that helps students share their notes, files, flashcards, and more all in one convenient place. We're already available on iOS and macOS, so be sure to check us out on the App Store. B4Grad is made up of several pieces. First and foremost, it's a school planner, a place where you can organize your assignments, quizzes, upcoming lectures, and more. Second, it's a content creation tool where students can build their notes, their flashcards, their schedules, and more with a robust tool set. And last but not least, B4Grad is a collaborative network, a place where students are connected to their classmates both at home and around the world, so they can seamlessly share notes, files, and more amongst each other. Students can also sell study materials on the platform and make money doing so, and a little bit more on that later. So how do we make money? We're effectively a B2C company, and we sell direct to our end consumer, being secondary and post-secondary students. We offer a subscription that unlocks the full experience of the app. There's a 3-day free trial, then a subscription for $29.99 per year, or a $69 lifetime option. And we already have more than 1,200 active paying subscribers today. Next, we'll launch Marketplace, and this is where students can share their study materials and make money doing so. We expect the average price of a file to be about $3.99, and off the top of every sale, we take a 30% fee. To take full advantage of the back-to-school spike in user growth, we're launching Marketplace just in time for the upcoming school year. So why do students love B4Grad so much that they're willing to spend money on it? Well, we reduce student stress with an all-in-one solution that allows them to organize, create, and share. Plus, on our marketplace, students can share their study materials and learn from those around them. And so as a result, we're seeing a boost in student grades. Here's what we've been hearing direct from our users. In the past, I tried everything from Outlook calendar to handwritten planners to post-it notes, but I never found a tool as convenient as B4Grad for organizing my homework. Another student writes, B4Grad makes school so much easier. I can always keep all of my assignments in check. I don't have to worry about a thing. And we also have incredible traction to back this up. We have more than 100,000 downloads and $50,000 in subscription revenue to date. This shows that our user base is both highly engaged and rapidly growing. And the average conversion rate for the Apple App Store is about 2.5%. For B4Grad, it's 4%. And again, we have more than 1,200 actively paying subscribers on the platform. We've also seen our downloads grow more than 400% in the last 12 months alone. In this chart, the blue represents our downloads, while the orange bars represent our sales on a monthly basis. During the school months, you can see incredible spikes of growth. While in the summer, this gives us the opportunity to focus further on product development and preparation for the next school season. To round out the seasonality of the business, we're also exploring new services for students that run year-long. This includes things like live tutoring. So where do we go from here? At the moment, we're spending about $17 to acquire a paying subscriber. Over the course of 2 years, we expect to generate $51 or more from that same subscriber. Not to mention, we'll soon launch Marketplace, further increasing our bottom line. We are on track to generate about $1.5 million in annual recurring revenue by the end of 2023. So that begs the question, how big of a market is this? Well, there are more than 1.5 billion students worldwide, so there's no shortage of potential users. Of that 1.5 billion, we expect about 150 million would make for really great content creators on the platform. And since students study topics that are often related to one another, this can lead to significant network effects across the more than 2 million secondary and post-secondary institutions worldwide. But we're not the only ones in this space. And there's actually a few players with multi-billion-dollar valuations, Course Hero being the biggest of them all. So how do we become the market leader? First and foremost, we're the only all-in-one solution. We also support more than 7 times more content than a platform like Quizlet or Course Hero, and that includes things like notes, flashcards, schedules, files, and more. We also offer class sharing, so students can connect and share content with their classmates. And this creates an incredible learning environment where content is always relevant and trustworthy. Last but not least, we offer LMS integration, which is the ability for students to import content from their school, such as assignments, due dates, grades, and more, all with a single tap of a button. Google Classroom, Canvas, and Blackboard are all popular names you may have heard of before. Now more than 92% of schools have adopted an LMS platform like one of these. And since we're able to hook into these systems seamlessly, we can connect students, and that acts as a major growth driver for us with strong network effects. We also have an exciting product roadmap. We're expecting to launch flashcards in July, then Marketplace just before the upcoming school year. This will be our biggest update yet and the launch of our second revenue stream. Next, we'll be launching live tutoring, a service that will provide students assistance when they need it most. And we also have some other exciting features that we're launching later on in the semester. One of our key strengths as a team is that we all have technical backgrounds. We can all work with the code base, allowing us to move fast and develop faster. Personally speaking, I formerly worked as an iOS engineer at Uber, while my co-founder and CTO, Joseph, formerly worked at user testing as an iOS developer. Anish is leading our backend effort, and we also have our advisor on board, Jeff Hodeman. And of course, we have been recently funded by Antler, who have been tremendously helpful in terms of providing advisory services, connecting us with venture capital firms, investors, and more. So looking out to the next 12 months, we're expecting to reach more than 1 million users, of which we anticipate converting about 17,000 to paid subscribers, which will push us past $500,000 in annual recurring revenue. And the way we're doing this is by launching several new services. And that includes Marketplace, live tutoring, our referral system, and classroom-based sharing, which will help us grow exponentially without relying on paid advertising. These new services will provide us with reduced user acquisition costs, increased lifetime value, a higher return on our ad spend, helping us effectively reach our targets. And that brings us to the end of our presentation. We're on a mission to connect students all over the world. We're here to help them learn and empower others to teach. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to hearing from you.